Hey, welcome to the conversation that's as diverse as the dogs that we adore. This is Gun Dogs and Guard Dogs, ultimate podcast dedicated to talking sense about dogs with Les Graham and Ross McCarthy. They work with all breeds of dog, but one specialises in gun dogs and the other prefers guard dogs. No flashy trends or social media hype here, just tried and true knowledge that stands the test of time. They bring you valuable insights and honest conversations about the social predator you share your home with. So here we go. About 45 minutes of gun dogs, guard dogs, good dogs, some maybe not so good dogs, and a dash of gossip.
Yay, the music's back.
It is. I'm really sorry I took it off.
How was the result of the poll? Do you know?
Yeah, it was in favour of bringing back the jingle.
Oh, jingle's back. That's good.
Jingle's
Cool.
back.
We like the jingle.
You do. We
Yeah.
do. No, I must admit, when I listened to it without the jingle, it wasn't as good.
No, I like the jingle. I like,
like
I like that. No, that's good. Good result. Thank you, everyone, for voting.
Yeah, really cool. And Happy New Year, actually.
Happy New Year to you, actually. Did you have a nice festive time?
Not really.
No, you were ill, weren't you?
I was ill from the 23rd. Still a bit ropey.
Yeah, well, you and the rest of the world, isn't it, really? Everybody seems to have cold or something going on.
Everyone I've spoken to has been quite. I have plugged my mic in. I just forgot to bring it over here.
Okie dokie. I meant to ask you, actually. Get your mic.
Yeah, it's in and it's here now. Just like, yeah, everyone I've spoken to has been rough. Were you ill?
No, not really. Luckily, no. I've had no. It's been quite all right. Just eating lots of lunches out and stuff.
Okay.
Like you do. But yeah, no. Fortunately, no, I haven't.
I see. You're really lucky because we put
Yeah.
off doing this last week, didn't we? Because I couldn't stop coughing.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, we didn't want to hear that, did we?
No, you didn't want me coughing and spluttering all over my mic.
No. Anyway, how's little Phelan with his first Christmas?
He's good. He's good. I was on with the students yesterday, last night, and he was playing in the room and he got the zoomies. So I kind of dropped the camera so that I could watch him have the zoomies.
Oh,
And that was a really bad idea because we're like, look at all of the toys he's got out. He's got like hundreds of the floors just full of toys.
oh, was it?
And it's like, yeah, do as I say, not as I do.
Were they Christmas gifts?
A lot of them were, yeah.
Puppies need toys, don't they?
Puppies need toys.
Yeah, it's important.
There is a lot of toys. I need to get a toy box.
Yeah. I see. I don't tend to have toys in the house, but I do for puppies, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him. He's teething. Oh, he's lost so many teeth. He's lost his bottom canines. His top canines are hanging on by a thread. One of them's hanging on by a thread. He's got like 4 of his bottom incisors in.
Mm,
His gums are just like so swollen
yeah.
and fat and sore
Yeah.
looking and
No, it's so painful, isn't it?
and it just looks painful. But then you still have to, like when you're doing stuff with them, because I'm doing obedience with them, compared to obedience, and I still have to do the things that I need to do to get the habit in there,
Mhm.
but it's really you just want to cuddle them and say, oh, don't worry,
Yeah. Oh God, so he's chewing everything, is he?
He's not bad. My friend got him this fantastic Christmas toy. It looks like a bit of toast, and it's got like a little face on it, and it's hard and it's hide.
Nice, yes.
And he's loving. I mean, it had string coming out the end, so I kind of chopped all the string off because I didn't want that blocking his intestines up. But yeah, he's doing really well with that. He's really giving it a good chew, so I think that's helping a lot.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm.
Do you give him like anything like frozen carrots or something?
Now and again, when I remember, I give him frozen carrots and green beans, and yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Must be quite soothing, mustn't it, that on your gums?
Let him chase an ice cube around the kitchen floor.
Yeah, that's nice. Make a mess.
Make a mess. Watch everybody fall down because of the water that leaves
Yeah.
behind.
Like
Yeah,
slipping on a banana skin.
yeah, yeah. But no, he's doing really well.
Oh,
He's
good.
good. He's not the bravest of dogs, which is a bit frustrating.
Oh, is he not?
No, he'll run like going from Emrys who ran towards stuff he wasn't sure of. Phelan runs away from stuff he's not sure of.
Yeah.
He nearly pulled my arm out the other day because he walked past the drain and it gurgled.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, shot
on.
off. Oh no. Oh, is he getting better? Do you think that's because you got him a bit late?
I don't think getting him a bit late helped. I don't
No.
think that helped. But no, it's just him, and also it's that you automatically want to slow everything down, but actually, which I did, and when I was training, Linda says, "Oh, just get after him." I was like, okay, cool. So I got after him, and he was much better. Just like little gentle pops on the lead. Now, come on, you get on with this, rather than letting him stand and work it out. Just it's the whole leading by example, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like shoulders back, get on with it. There's nothing to see here. Get on with it. So I've
Yeah.
been doing more of that with them, really.
Are you still going out and about lots of different places and things?
I don't know if lots of different places is the right way, but I'm certainly getting them out, and it's definitely around here. I'm walking them. There's a cage here on the field, which is part of the school. So it's like the school basketball court and five-a-side football court. And it's really good because they leave it unlocked on a weekend,
Oh,
which is
nice.
it's awesome. So I've been in there a couple of times doing a bit of competitive heel work with using the lines, to follow.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Let them off to start doing my distance recall stuff. So Kenny's been holding on to him, and then he's been running across the court
Oh.
to me.
How old is he now?
Oh, I should have 4.5 months. Not quite four. It was really interesting. He was 16, so he's 17 weeks. He was six. No, he's not. He's 19 weeks, I think. He
Okay.
was just after he turned 16 weeks. Dante's attitude started changing towards him. It was do you know how it's like between 16 and 18 weeks is when they start moving forward into adolescence and start leaving behind puppyhood? It was literally like within a few days of him hitting like 16, 17 weeks, Dante stopped running away from him,
Stop running away from him.
stopped running away from him. It was like he'll now just lie there and okay, you can come and say hello. Whereas before he would just run and panic.
Oh, would he?
He
Oh,
didn't like puppies, but to us it was like a real indicator that the puppyhood was getting left behind.
oh, okay. So now he's all right. He's cool with that.
Well, he'll tolerate them now. He won't try running out of the room.
No. Oh dear.
He just kind of shuts his eyes.
I just, yeah, just hope it goes away.
Sorry, and hope it goes away.
Yeah. Does Emerus like him? Yeah. You
Yeah,
like him?
Emrys likes him a little bit too much. I've got to keep Emrys away from him as well
Yeah.
because Emrys starts spinning. So Phelan will jump on Emrys to play, and Emrys just spins on the spot,
Oh.
which I can't allow Emrys to do
No, we can't do
because
that
of
at the minute.
treatment. So
Yeah.
he's still on lead rest, and also he's spinning so hard he's like bumping Phelan across the room. So that's all going to have to wait until fingers crossed the end of the month he sees Andy and gets checked. So fingers crossed then the end of the month I'll be able to start letting him off lead.
Oh, that would be
He's
nice,
still
wouldn't
on
it?
lead. He's still having lead walks.
And what are you doing with the dogs now? What are you doing like with Phelan and how much time are the dogs spending together and stuff?
Well, Phelan's in his crate. Yeah, they're all in the office together. When Phelan's out of the crate, he's not.
No, no. You finding it hard work or not?
Yes, exhausting. Not enjoying it really. Not
Oh, are
enjoying
you not?
like, having to juggle the dogs. I'm enjoying having a puppy, but not enjoying. I can't bring them together. Normally they would be together by now. Well, a little bit. They're not together at
Yeah.
all, really.
Oh, okay. No, that's hard. What do you do in the evening then if you go and sit in the lounge?
I have Phelan in for a little while. and then I put him in his crate with a Kong. I bring
Yeah,
the big boys in.
yeah. No, that's cool, isn't it?
Mm.
It's all right, you get into a routine, don't you, of switching
You
around,
get him
swapping.
out.
Yeah, yeah,
And it means he learns. I didn't have Emerson in the sitting room much either with Spud and Dante. He used to do the same thing, go on the
yeah.
Kong in the crate with the Kong and watch telly on night time.
Well, still needs a lot of sleep, doesn't he? So it's yeah, got to use your crate, haven't you?
What about your dogs? How you doing?
All right, yeah. Well, I don't do anything with them, do I? Walk them and feed them. That's it.
Do you not get bored with it?
What? Walking the dogs,
Just walking and feeding, just walking.
as opposed to doing what?
Stuff.
Stuff. Well, I do stuff. I do stuff when I'm out with them. I do
You
bits.
do you?
I
You do.
do stuff. Um, no, I do bits of training, do like sendaways and playing and whatever. Don't just plod along kicking the leaves. Um, but I don't do anything competitive or anything,
No.
you know, proper day out training now.
Say that
Just
again.
I don't do like proper day out training. You know what I mean? I used to go every Tuesday, didn't I, and do stuff.
Mhm.
But no,
Yeah.
do that now.
I I found it really hard. Emma's been on lead. I think I found it mentally harder than he has.
Yeah, it's not very enjoyable either walking a dog on a lead, is it?
No,
I go for a walk in the evenings here, like around the streets, and I quite like doing that. But walking through the countryside or whatever with the dog on a lead, it's not
no.
very enjoyable at all, is it?
And there's so much that because of all the things I used to do with them, like even if I wasn't competing them, but just like memory retrieves, letting them run, do whistle stops, redirections, all of that lot.
Yeah,
Nothing.
do
It's
that.
doing nothing, and I'm doing the same walks over and over again because if I take him to like the exciting places, then he gets on his toes and he gets stressed.
Yeah.
So he's just getting boring walks.
Shame, and it, mind you, it's not for much longer, is it?
I hope not.
No, hopefully not. Hopefully
I hope
not.
not. He gets 27th, 28th of January, he gets a check.
How much for?
God, I wish.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah,
wish
yeah,
God should do the lottery. And then he'll get his next lot of implants at the beginning of April when the insurance year starts again. Um, if he needs it.
yeah.
But I don't know if he's good in January at the end of the month, just is he allowed going to be allowed off lead? Can I start retrieving again? Have to build his fitness up again. And
Well,
if
you've
he's
got
not, I mean,
to
you're
do it.
like me, you don't think a dog should stay on lead all of its life.
No,
And
no.
I'm now at the point where I'm thinking, well, what if the treatment hasn't worked? What if he's got to stay on lead? I can't,
Mm.
I can't, I can't do it to him.
No, I suppose then you make a choice, don't you, about quality or
Mm. So
quality
that's
over
like,
quantity.
what a thinker I am. It's like tick, 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 tick. What if, what if, what if?
Yeah, mind you, you're better off not thinking, aren't you, really? Easier said than done, and just see,
Mm.
get on with it when it happens.
Mm.
But yeah, hard work. Talking about the dogs earning money, I did a video shoot the other
I
week.
saw that. That was a music video, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, it's not
Oh
out
my
yet.
God.
But yeah, I quite like the idea of that the dogs earning their own money to pay for their own food.
Why aren't you registered with the agent then?
Yeah, I have now.
Have you? Good.
Well, I think so. Well, initially, because it was like some friends said they this advert was on socials, like wanted two Rottweilers to do this music stuff, and so I emailed and said, yeah, I'll do that if you want. And then they were like, well, if you want to join, you've got to go and do all these films because you have to tick all these boxes about what your dogs can do or whatever. Like, can they roll over? Can they jump in a car, jump out of a car, work at a distance, you know, target a whatever. Um, then they said, you've got to go and do a show reel of all these things, like your dog jumping in and out of the car and all that. And I thought,
My
sod it.
God, really?
Yeah, I thought I'm not doing that. So anyway, she said, if
You
you do
didn't want
this,
to do a screen test then, huh?
I'm not doing that, mucking about with all that. And so she said, anyway, if you do this shoot, you can join. So,
Who was it with? Was it with who Rachel's with? Is it Isabel?
no, no, Urban Pause. I think it's
Okay.
called Urban Pause. But yeah, it was good fun. Good fun. So, bought their own food for a month.
Nice. What did they have to do? Were they just barking on lead? Because I saw the clip we put up.
Mm. So we had to do, yeah, you never know. These film stuff, they're always sort of disorganized and whatever. But yeah, it's outside Willesden Green Station, and the brief was like for an hour. We were going to be, booked for an hour, and what they wanted was just the two dogs barking on a lead with the artist,
Uh-huh.
and then got there, and then he's they did they wanted to just the dogs just to sit there while he sang. So he sang his song about 5 times. The dog's just sitting with it. Then we did the barking thing. Then we were done. But yeah, didn't take long actually. When they're about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something.
Brilliant.
So yeah, different day out, and it? But it was so cold. My God, it was so because we were outside, and of course I was just stood there behind the camera,
Yeah.
and just stood still for hours,
And
ages.
did they have a vet there?
No,
Oh, or a vet nurse?
no,
They're
no one, just me.
supposed to. You're supposed to have a vet person there.
Yeah, I used to do that for can't remember what's it called with Rachel. Davinia.
Oh, Davinia, that's it. That's the belly.
What's
Davinia.
that? I had a t-shirt with the thing on it. I used to go and do, well, I've only went a couple of times. Go and sit on the set just to make sure all the welfare,
Animal. Yeah, I can't
all
remember.
direction.
Animal direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there a couple of times to some film shoots and stuff and just sat there and made sure that,
Animal welfare.
yeah, there was one I went to, it was Golden Retriever for like an insurance advert. And I said, I think we've been doing this long enough now. We've been there for like, they kept retaking it. I said, I think, the dog needs a bit of downtime and like go out for a wee and walk. They're like, all right, fine. We'll come back in 2 hours. It's like, Jesus, now I've got to wait here for 2 hours until we start.
I bet you wish you kept emotional,
Yeah,
huh?
I did. Wish I'd kept my mouth shut. Yeah. Well, no, welfare of the dog comes first, doesn't it?
It does. It does,
So,
even if you've got to go and hang around for a couple of hours
yeah,
waiting
we'll
to
come
get
back into.
stuff organised.
I only did it to be awkward because I'd said give it a miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, anyway, good fun. But
Wow.
yeah, it's
So
always.
did you do more of that?
Would I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't mind. I did another one not long ago, another different stinger, dog barking in a car. Um, yes, all right. It's quite well paid, really, isn't it? To just
Right.
do
I
not a
think
lot.
I need to chase Mick and see if Mick will come on because he did all of the Mick did some Mick Martin, his dogs were in Batman.
Oh, he used to run Canine FX, didn't he?
He did Canine FX.
Buying dogs for films and that.
I'll see because we've got some really good. This is like a really good link, even if I do this on myself. We've got some really good people coming on the podcast this year. We've got some in the bag from last year, haven't we, that we didn't get
Yeah,
out.
they're
Uh,
coming out now, aren't they?
sorry,
They're coming out now.
they're going to come out not now this minute, but they'll be out soon, sooner
Yeah.
rather than because of the Rachel Bean,
Rachel Bean RVN.
OVN, Rachel Bean mind map as we called her. She's got a finger in everything, and
Yes, yeah.
there's Diane Kunas.
Yeah, from
That's how you
Seattle.
pronounce the name, isn't it? Diane Kunas in Seattle, which makes me laugh because we both pronounce it completely different. So every time we say Seattle, we'll want to giggle. And then we've got Becky,
Yeah, from Pup Starts Breeders.
our breeders. And then, so they're in the bag already, but we're also going to have Andy from Greenside coming to talk to us about regenerative therapies at some point.
Awesome.
Ooh, and Hannah from CAM, Kidney Arthritis Management.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That'd be really interesting. And then I have contacted Mick, but I'll check with Mick again when he can come and talk to us, which will be really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody who's listening, if anyone is listening,
Yeah.
if you can think, if there's people out there and you think, oh, it'd be really good to find out their backstory, you know, because it's about finding out what people do, how they got into dogs, then we can always approach them and see if they'll come and talk to us.
Yeah, let us know.
Shits and giggles.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said for shits and giggles. Do you not know that saying?
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Yeah.
Ah, it's a good saying, just for the hell of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know what it means.
You don't.
Not really. For shits and giggles. No, not really.
It just means just for the sake of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Oh, I love that saying.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard you say that before.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, shits and giggles.
Yeah. No, that'd be interesting anyway, particularly arthritis management.
Yeah, it's because it's a young dog's disease. People think it's an old dog's disease, but it starts when they're so young. It just doesn't become apparent until they get older, does it?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see talk about some forms of prevention and stuff, what we can do
Yeah,
to minimize
definitely.
minimize it. It's very painful, isn't it? You see a lot of, like I said, older dogs particularly that are not on any kind of support for it. Must be very uncomfortable, you know,
Mm.
daily basis.
Very. Yeah, speaking for somebody with arthritis, it can be really,
Mm.
really painful.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. No, sometimes you see, funnily enough, I did that first aid course with Rachel a couple of months ago, and she
Uh-huh.
was saying as well about, a surprising amount of dogs that could just do with a little bit of like light pain relief,
Yeah,
just to help them be more comfortable.
yeah,
But you see a lot of dogs sort of limping about down the street, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You think, oh,
yeah. You think, what are you giving them?
yeah,
And I get really cross when people say, "Oh, I'm not going to give my I don't believe in pain relief. I don't do drugs myself, so I'm not going to give my dog any pain relief." And I think, God, that's just awful.
no, it's hideous, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm all for the pain relief.
Yeah, give me the drugs. It's quite funny because Dante's on paracetamol now because he's getting so his back is going in a
What does
spasm.
he have? A tablet a day? What's he have?
He gets two, one in the morning, one in the evening.
Right.
And it's so funny, I feed them and then they go, "Do you want your drugs?" And the pair of them come running and sitting on the mat, and I I've got loads of cheese chopped, and I just poke the pill in the cheese. The both of them are sitting there. It's almost like, they're going, "Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, give me the
exactly. Love
drugs."
that. Yeah. Oh,
They hear that pill pot pop, and they start drooling.
I know. I find
Drugs.
it amazing when it like trying to disguise pills and stuff, in their food or bits of cheese or whatever. It's
Uh-huh.
amazing how being such kind of pigs, dogs generally, amazing how they can just like chew and then just spit this little
Spit it
tiny
out.
pill. Yeah,
I know.
it's
It took
amazing.
ages to figure out a lump of cheese was the way to go.
I tell you what, it does work really well. Little cheese triangles.
Oh, the Dairy Lee.
Yeah, because you can push it in easy.
Okay, so I've got little squares about that big of cheese, little cheddar cheese. And
Did
if
you
you
cut it
push it
in
in the center and then squish it in
round? Yeah.
straight down.
I use ham and sausage and stuff, but do you remember when Ida years ago she had that? I went to see Nick Thompson and she was on that massive load of vitamin C,
Uh-huh.
and she had to have every day. I think she had like 4 or 5 pills, 4 or 5 times a day, like all together. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I found stick it in the Dairy Lee, jobs are
Oh
good.
yeah, that if you had a few of them, that would be amazing.
Yeah, because they're quite big, big capsules and stuff as well. So
Mhm.
sticking them in but it got so ridiculous. I mean, it's a lot to do all the time.
Yeah.
And
And rolling in ham is a good one as well. But then I found, yeah,
yeah, I find, yeah, the ham and stuff, the ham and the sausages, I find that they can kind of dissect that quite quickly and
quite
easily.
easily. Yeah.
Leave the peel and then you see it pop out on the floor.
And I put a dollop of bone broth in that food.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, and I was putting the pill inside of the bone broth and kind of swirling it up, thinking, oh well, the pill's going to taste of bone broth, so they're going to eat it,
Yeah. Rather the
And I
bone
thought it
broth
was
taste of pill.
working. And then Kenny moved the dog bed, and there was like a couple of pills. Emerson had spat them out, tucked them under the dog bed.
Oh, really? Get rid of that.
Yeah, get rid of that, hide that one.
Oh God, I know it's a nightmare, isn't it? Where do you make your bone broth or do you buy it?
Oh, don't be daft, I'll buy it.
Where'd you get that? What is it? Where'd you get it?
Amazon. It's really good. It comes in like a cardboard box, the little plastic popper on the top, and I just go in both of them, and they're great.
What is it? Is it frozen? No.
No, you just keep it in the fridge. So when it arrives, it's quite liquidy, but then when it goes in the fridge, it goes very jelly-like.
Yeah, I used to make my own, didn't I? Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't like the smell of it.
No, it bloody stinks. I
It's the house out and it sticks to your clothes and your hair and everything. This is brilliant. If you want to use this, it's really good.
I
Got it on
bought
subscription.
I bought some frozen stuff. It's like frozen in little bone shapes. So you keep it in the
Okay.
freezer, then just take a couple of bones out, like bone shape
Is it
broth.
good?
Yeah, think so.
Where'd you get it from?
Um, I don't know. I was given it. Yeah, I don't know where it came from actually, but it's nice. But it's better than making your own, isn't it? I mean, I used to, because you have to put it in for like 48 hours or more. And I'd come down in the morning and you'd,
Oh God, you'd be all ugh. No,
yeah,
it takes the line
awful.
off my stomach. I'd much rather pay for it.
Mm.
Much rather buy it.
It was nice though, because I used to give them all like all the meat and stuff that, 'cause I do the bones and put all sorts of stuff in it.
Uh-huh.
And they'd have loads of like meat and marrow and stuff that
Mm.
came out of it, like the first batch, and then I'd,
Mm.
you know, do that. Anyway,
No. I love my dogs, but no, I'll buy it.
yeah, quite expensive though, isn't it?
No,
No?
no, £9
How long does that last you?
with the two dogs, about 6 weeks.
Oh wow. Okay,
I
that's
only
all right.
put a dot. I don't put a load on. I just put like
No.
I just give a squirt, and it just like gives a dollop.
Yeah, nice.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that's easy. I used to put it all in little freezer bags and all sorts.
No, I just stick it back in the fridge. Give them a little
Cool.
dollop. I don't do it. I only do it once a day. So I just give them a dollop every morning, and they love it.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Mm.
Eat them twice a day, don't you?
I feed them twice a day.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just do the
You do the
once.
once, I do the twice.
Yeah,
Dandy can't cope being fed once a day. He gets really bilious. He was like bringing a lot of froth up, but
yeah. Funny word, isn't it? Bilious.
it's a good word.
It is.
I'm good with words today. I'm not forming.
Oh, yes. Wordsmith Graham.
Yeah, right.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
Indeed.
So, do you have any plans, dog-wise or otherwise, for the new year? I suppose you're just getting ready for your competitive obedience or failure.
Yeah, my dogs won't be in the ring this year.
No?
No, they won't be ready. No, I had lesson on Saturday with Phelan, and she said the very earliest he'll be in the ring is the year May.
A year in May. Why is that then?
Because he won't be ready.
Oh, how do you know?
We're going to win. We're going. You know what I'm like. It's like if you're
Um,
going to compete to win. Don't compete to make up numbers.
you can do the good thing about competitive obedience, though. You can do your training rounds, can't you?
You can do training rounds in the ring. So, what Linda said was because a lot of time people will go in, and then if it goes like a little bit belly up, they then
Yeah,
resort to a training round. And she said you don't do that. If you either go in to win or you go in and train, you don't go in for one change you might halfway through.
no.
So yeah, there won't be
Unless you have to.
no,
You might
no,
have a choice, might you?
no. You don't do that. You either go in and compete or you go in and train.
Okay.
You go in to win.
Don't
And
you have to
I
declare it anyway, what you're doing? Like when you go
sorry.
in? don't you have to declare it anyway if you're doing a training round? Don't you have to tell them when you go in?
No, no, you can get halfway through the round and just go, can I train it now?
Oh, I thought you had to declare that
No,
when you were entering.
no. Yeah, if you're saying you're going to train it, you can't then change it to, you can't like get halfway through and go, actually,
No,
he's going really well today, I'm going to compete.
no.
You can do it the other way.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm. But yeah,
Oh,
don't do that. Either go in with your head that you're going to train it and get the doggies to be in the ring, which I'll be able to do, or you go in and compete to win
that's all right. So you'll do a few training rounds anyway before May then.
before you're me. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take him and train him outside the rings, but he won't compete. He won't compete.
No, do you have a lot of competitions around there? Lots of venues.
There's there's a few, yeah. Well, it depends on how far you want to travel. I just go
Mm.
local. I
Yeah,
mean, I
yeah.
could I could do 7 or 8 shows without traveling more than an hour,
That's all right, isn't it?
which for this year would be good. For next year, I'll have to go further afield if I'm gonna compete
Yeah.
compete to
No, it's
win.
nice. Yeah,
I
good
am
for
I am competitive. I know I'm really competitive.
But it is nice to win though, isn't it? I mean, nobody wants to
Well,
come last.
well, yeah. You don't go to make numbers up, do you, love?
No, no, got no, no. Well, good luck. No, be
I
nice,
know.
be nice.
And I don't know what'll happen with Emirates. I just have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's it. Got to wait and see, haven't you? That's all we
Mm,
can do.
mm.
Still, it's
But
difficult training multiple dogs to do. You know what I mean? Like your time gets divided then, doesn't it? Anyway.
yeah, but it gives you a purpose to your training, which I think it's really important. Whether like with the gun dogs, if you're going to be doing scurries in the summer, which is great fun, it's all against the clock, and it can be really good fun doing scurries. But like for me, it gives you a purpose for your training.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
And,
know.
you, and that's, I mean, you can get really competitive with scurries. I get competitive with scurries, but there can be non-competitive. You can just go out and have a laugh and compete against yourself in relation to time.
Yeah,
But
it's nice.
I think it's a good time to think about what you want to do. Like now, if you want to do scurries in the summer, then you need to be thinking about starting to increase the dog's distance and give it motivation to come back. And
Yeah. No, it is. It's always good to have a purpose and an aim, isn't it? Otherwise, you get a bit lost in the dark, really. You don't really, well, you don't have any motivation to do anything, really, do you? Unless you've got
now you've got no reason to
a
go and
goal.
train.
No, no, but the reasons are varied, don't they? I mean, like, even if you're doing film shoots and stuff like that, it's all gives you a reason to do stuff, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Aim to,
But I mean, a good reason is that you've got a well-mannered dog that comes back first time and stops on the whistle.
yeah.
But quite often that's not motivating enough for people.
No, no, you often need like a goal, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
whatever timeline that is.
It's like
Where,
losing weight, isn't it? If you go, "Oh, I want to lose half a stone," but there's no deadline on it. There's no, other
no,
than a fancy losing half a stone, there's no real motivation. Whereas if you go, "I want to lose half a stone for my sister's wedding,"
yeah.
then you crack on, don't you?
Yeah, you got a goal then, haven't you?
Holiday or yeah.
Yeah, you got a goal to work towards.
Mm. I think goals are really important.
So do footballers.
Although you don't, because you never write a goal for the year, do you? You didn't used to write your goals.
I think I went through a period after talking to you of writing like in every new year I'd write down a big list in the back of my diary what I wanted to achieve.
Mhm.
But I don't do that now.
You know,
No. You?
no. Well, last year was the first year that I only put. Last year I said I wanted to publish the book, publish Well Man and Dog, and I can't remember what the other thing was. There's only two things in it.
I was there. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, and ended up being like a really busy year, putting out the equipment and everything. And
That's all right. Well, at least you achieved your goals. It's quite
I
nice.
did, I did end up knackered off it.
Yeah, yeah. Are you doing crafts again this year?
Don't think so.
That'll be around soon, won't it? It won't be too long now.
You've got your stand.
Yeah. Yep, soon be time to fill out all the paperwork and get all that sorted out. But yes.
When I was going, I was tempted to come down to CD, but she's not going this year. Apparently, it's really difficult to get tickets this year.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of problems, like people couldn't figure out how to get tickets and how to buy them and how to go and see the different things that were on.
Oh, strange, isn't it? Mind you, I think they had some issues with the website, Kennel Club.
Had issues with the website. Yeah, when people were trying to book, they were really struggling. So I know quite a few people who normally go on going this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll see what it's like then. Last year was manic, wasn't it? Do you remember that Sunday? Was it Sunday? It was over. It was sold out, wasn't it?
Mm,
Whatever day that was.
yeah.
Mega busy.
Yeah, the last day sold out really quick.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't got plans. If we did, it'd probably be down and back in a day with the dogs.
That's a long, won't bother then.
I know.
How long's that? 4 hours, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Each way? Oh, forget that.
But because I don't want to put the dogs in kennels again.
No,
Just
I'm not looking forward to leaving mine because of what happened last year.
mm. But
Plus, I've got,
Emrys was really ill when we were at the CLA. And
oh,
we're doing
really?
CLA again, but I'm not looking forward to it.
No. It's a nightmare, isn't it? Do you, your dog's teeter, do you teeter test your dogs?
No.
No. I've got to get that done for the kennels. And my vets were going to charge £250 per dog.
Yeah.
Madness, isn't it? So
Nikki Thompson does the tester.
I know, but it's miles away, isn't it?
Yeah, but you just get them to take the inject, you get them to draw the blood for you and you send it off.
Mm, I might.
No, I don't. I do the lepto every year, but the
Yeah.
others I don't. It's like I kind of push it back and push it back and push it back. I think I need to get them tighter tested.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I listen to a podcast. You ever heard of Dr. Lisa Hansen?
No.
Spelled Lise. I listened to a podcast about lepto. Um, and she just thinks that it just really doesn't need doing. But I can't remember the reasons why, but it's an interesting podcast.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because they recommend getting it done every year, and it was always lepto 2. And because of all of the different dogs coming in overseas, they're now pushing for lepto 4 because they're bringing in
I
different
don't think
strains
that.
with them. And I don't like lepto 4. My vet's just changed to lepto 4.
Well, can't you? I always get like puppies. I always make sure I get Lepto 3
Lepto 3.
or 2. Is it? Is there a
2.
3?
No, it's
Not
lepto
a
2 or
3.
lepto 4. So failing, they had to bring it in, especially because they stopped stocking the lepto 4. And he had his first injection up in Aberdeen. And when I went to get him done at the vet, I said, "Oh, he needs to start again with his lepto." I said, "He's not, because the
No,
lepto 4, they need the 2. That they didn't have both elements of it." And so they actually went off and got the lepto 2 for me, so I didn't have to start the lepto 4. But I got an email yesterday to say Dante needs his lepto done and he needs to start on lepto 4. And I don't want to. I don't want
no.
to. But the kennels, you need to have your dog leptoed for kennels and stuff.
Can't they just get in L2 then?
Nope. They stopped making it.
Oh,
It's been discontinued.
oh.
I know.
It's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it, really? I know it's a blinking nuisance, all these things for the kennels, isn't it?
Yep.
I've been quite lucky I got away with it so far, but I don't think I will this year.
It is tricky. It is tricky. But there you go.
There you go. There you go. Oh, well, when's the CLA game fair just before we go?
That the CLA Game Fair is the 22nd until the 20th of July, and it is back at Ragley Hall. Yay.
Ooh, nice. How far is
Like
that?
Ragley.
Million miles from you, isn't it?
Quite a bit.
Mm. Still, nice event though.
Fair bit. Prefer Ragley Hall. Well, Ragley Hall is the Birmingham area one, whereas Blenheim Palace is down in Oxford, which takes an extra couple of hours to get to.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, so Ragley Hall's good. I don't mind Ragley Hall. I don't particularly want to go back to Blenheim.
No,
That's just too much.
that's because you keep getting lost, isn't it?
No, it was at Ragley Hall I got lost.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Ragley Hall I get lost. Which is really funny because I prefer that.
Yeah. Oh God, how funny. Oh dear. Right then, are we all finished talking rubbish?
I think we're finished talking rubbish. There was a little bit of goodness in there, I think. Maybe
Little
somewhere
bit
if
of
you
goodness.
listen really carefully.
Yeah, you'll have to listen carefully. Yeah, well, we'll be more organised, won't we, for onward podcasts with
If you say so.
sensible content.
This was a Shits and Giggles podcast.
Shits and Giggles podcast. Excellent. There you go. There's a title.
For Shits and Giggles. Brilliant. Right. I shall see you in a couple of weeks then.
Yeah, see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Take it steady.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. It's not just gun dogs and not just guard dogs, but all things canine, as we hope you have discovered. Please like, share and subscribe and help us spread a bit of common sense back into dog ownership. And a review wouldn't go amiss either. Catch up with Les and Ross again in about 14 days for more canine conversations. Until next time, stay well and enjoy your dogs. Any dog-related questions or topics, just drop an email to talk@cfba.uk or message us via facebook.com/gundogs and guard dogs podcast.